The commentators warned there might be a Trump effect. Oh, it's going to be terribly close. What about Brexit? There was never any doubt, to my mind. There was never any doubt. This was a revolutionary upsurge that had been a long time coming, an unprecedented movement of people power, and in particular of Irish women. It began way back with women being allowed to enter the workplace, being allowed into third-level education in large numbers, and reaching a point where they were no longer willing to accept being second-class citizens in their own country. It's been a long time coming, but it has been growing steadily, and that is the ultimate explanation for what happened at the weekend. And that ushers in a new and better Ireland. But critical to all of that was people power, organising mass mobilisation, not a quiet revolution, but a very vocal and very determined revolution. The very first mass protest I was ever on was the X Case demonstration, when this state tried to prevent a 13-year-old rape victim from going to England for an abortion. An appalling vista which mobilised tens of thousands of people and forced the overturning of a High Court judgment. And led to the Supreme Court ruling that began the process of changing everything. And I certainly know who was leading that demonstration. It was people like Alva Smith. It was people like Gretty Horgan in the north, who's still fighting in the Alliance for Choice. I remember Sinead O'Connor and Eamon McCann barging through the gates of this building, demanding justice for X. And indeed, it was people like that who inspired. It was at that time I got involved in politics. Claire Daly got involved in politics. Ruth Coppinger got involved in politics. Breed Smith was another person who'd been there since '83, who was organising on that demonstration for X, and that the movement just built and built and built from there. But it took tragedy after tragedy, evidence after evidence of the failure of the Eighth to protect women, to respect women, to give them equality, to give them choice, to get to this moment. So it is a victory for people power, for all of those women who were out canvassing the unprecedented movement we saw in the last few weeks. I haven't got time to thank them, but all those young and older women who were out canvassing day in, day out, week in, week out, they know who they are.
Thanks. That's Ken Corla. I thought the phrase